back to Matt Ryan Photo. So I just got back from a nice little meetup with a bunch of fellow camera nerds. Now, originally I was going to take some video and do a bunch of video and kind of do, you know, whatever it is that you do when you're doing like a video blog with a camera. Well, problem is that where we went, it was, well, very dark, and it just wasn't very good. And to be honest with you, I was just spending too much time talking and looking at all the Mamiya 7s and the Leica Q2s and Leica 11s and so on and so on and so forth that I just didn't get much video. I did, however, get quite a bit of photos. Now, if you watched one of my previous videos, not my last video, I don't really want to consider that as a video, just because it's only got 20 views. So, but the one before that is where I'm using a Nikon D800, and I picked up a D800 to use as a DSLR for film scanning. Well, I decided to go a different route. Loved the camera, it was fantastic, but the problem is that it doesn't have focus peaking, which is actually a very important thing, and I didn't realize it at the time. So I brought it back. It's a local brick and mortar store that I go to, and they allow you to bring things back up to 30 days. And I didn't return it, I just exchanged it. And I picked up a Sony A7RII. And this allows for me to do my film scanning. It doesn't allow me really to tether, which is a little bit of a downfall, but it allows for me to do my film scanning with a dedicated camera for it, which is what I wanted. And it's 42 megapixel camera. Perfect. And it works great with the manual lenses that I plan on using for film scanning, which is the Nikon 55mm. Was it the f2.8 and f3.5, whichever one, or is it f2.5 and 3, or f3. Anyway, it's the two Nikon 55mm that are macro lenses, and they're fantastic. They're designed for copy. So they have really flat lenses, take fantastic photos, do a fantastic job. So that's generally what I'm going to end up using this for. But I wanted to go out and see just how viable a 10 or 11-year-old digital mirrorless camera can be. So I went to this place called Graze. Really cool place. Graze as in grazing on food, not graze as in gray color, you know, like the aliens. And there's a whole bunch of different restaurants like within one setting. It's pretty cool place. There was probably a good 20 other nerds like myself there, and I have plenty of photos on here. And I also walked around, took some photos elsewhere too, outside there. So I'm just going to show you the photos and show you just how viable the Sony A7RII really still is.